game?
Brings a lot. I think for being somebody that young, I think he's very developed for his age. Knows the plays inside and out. And again, he's very laterally quick. Can get north and south too really quick. I'm just overall, I think he's a great ball player.
He seems so physical. What aspect? I mean, I know your running backs have to be physical, but to have that physicality, what does that bring to the offense beyond just the yards?
It brings a lot. I think our mentality this entire week was being physical, being tough. A lot of players' meetings was just the O line, QBs, receivers, just the players talking and getting things off our chest. And the biggest thing was, one, playing for each other, and two, being physical. And I think that having guys like that, like Taylor, Sawchuck, Barnes, all running physical today was a big factor in us winning.
It looked like they tried to get you going with the run game. Was it something y'all saw in film, or was it just something that y'all decided, hey, let you take some hits, calm down a little bit, get going? Was that kind of the game plan?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I like to run the ball. I mean, it's just how I am. I used to play running back in middle school. But I think for us, it's just taking what the defense gives you. QB run game, always you got +1 in the box. Unless they really load it, you got +1 in the box. And just really, it's a big advantage for the offense when your QB can run.
How did that 47-yard play develop from your perspective?
Yeah, I wasn't really supposed to keep it per se. Like I made the right read to keep it, but we weren't calling it for me to keep the ball and run. They brought a corner crash blitz. He came too far in. I got around, and I really thought I was going to score until I got hot.
Do you feel like your decision making took a step forward today and this week?
Yeah, I would say so. It's not that it was necessarily bad last week. It's just, shit, things happen. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm human. But I think this week, just locking into the details in practice, and we really focused on third downs a lot in practice, and a lot of the stuff that we practiced this week. And shout out to the scout team; they gave us fantastic looks all week. Almost all the third downs that we hit and completed were off of looks that we practiced in practice. Hit those same routes, and really hats off to them.
Y'all are running the ball like that. How much does that help the pass game? Just open it up and kind of lighten the box.
That helps a ton. And you saw it today when we got going. We got tempo going. It was hard for them to line up. Just even running and tempoing to another run was big. Just getting chunk yardage, I think, was huge for us today. And just we didn't take too many shots today, but just being able to, throw your intermediate game was a big factor for us today.
Jackson, you had some success with those two-back sets. What did you like about what you guys were able to do there?
I just like how unique it is. It reminds me of OU from 5-6 years ago. But it brings a different dynamic to our offense. It's obviously a different picture that the defense has to adjust to. They gotta. I don't even know how defense treats that or has an answer for that. But it brings a different personnel group and obviously a different picture, and just kind of mixes things up for us.
How upset were you with yourself after the interception?
Yeah, I was pissed off, and it was heartbreaking. Bad timing, obviously, but I love how our team battled through adversity after that. Defense going and getting stops for us, getting that turnover, and us really responding after that turnover. My turnover and the defense getting that pick and just going down and scoring on the field really shows a lot about us and our team.
Were you pleased with the way you responded to that play?
Yeah, obviously I was mad that it happened, but after that I just moved on, kept on playing.
Does that force you to refocus or allow you to refocus, or how would you say that? Just getting the ball back immediately and going again.
I wouldn't say refocus. I just gotta lock in. It's a mistake that shouldn't have happened. I'll own it, big shoulders. But at the end of the day, we fought back. We battled through adversity. I'm proud of our team.
It looked like you saw something right before you were about to get hit. Is that, from your perspective, how did all that kind of play out in your mind?
For what?
The pick.
Yeah, I had a dude running free at me. I just tried to get around. Actually did get around from him, and I saw Dion try to dump it to him real quick, and the dude with the mic made a good play and just jumped it. Obviously, it can't happen, but again, we battled back and got the win. So,
Jackson, you talked about bouncing back from that, but what was the process like for you, between that and getting the ball back to, recover from that pick six?
Talk with the coaches on the sidelines, just get the next play in. You don't have much time after that, so just get the next play and rolling.
Is the radio helmet and the helmet thing still working smooth? You guys are getting the kinks out of
it
that?
was really good today. For some reason, it was like 3 times as loud today. I don't know if they updated something, but it was. I didn't have to cover my ears hardly ever. But it was awesome today.
What do you think of your young offensive linemen in practice this week? Howland started, and then Ozeta came in and he played well.
No, I thought they played great. Bates, Howland, Ozida, I mean, all those guys, played their butts off today. Obviously, they're not very experienced guys, but really neither am I. But I have faith in those guys, and those guys have faith in me. And, that's all we need.
You and Imai Lava both came out in the same year. You excited to that matchup next week?
For sure. I think he was a great quarterback. I think it's going to be a great matchup next week.
How much prep work did you guys do on Tennessee during the preseason? Brent told us you work ahead a little bit on some opponents.
Yeah, I think I mean, we watched film. Obviously we didn't game plan or anything, but we watched film, just kind of base stuff, structures, tendencies, first down, third downs, and that sort of stuff, some red zone stuff. But I think defense was like doing actual walkthroughs, going through Tennessee stuff. So they've got a big head start for sure.
What do you think this next week's going to be like? Just the build up. I think everybody around here would tell you this is kind of one of those games that you come to play to Oklahoma for.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's game day. Like it's going to be an unreal atmosphere. First SEC game against a great Tennessee team, and I think it's going to be, like I said, an unbelievable atmosphere. I'm super excited to play in it.
You think it kind of feel like your first start, like as far as the nerve scale for you? Like how do you go about that? Going out in a big atmosphere like that, and just your prep.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like now when I play, things are starting to slow down. Things are starting to calm down. I don't really hear the crowd anymore. I'm just kind of locked into playing. But definitely some more added pressure next week. But then again, we're focused on ourselves and focused on what we can control.
What did you think of Taylor's home run swing?
What was it? Is it celebration?
Touchdown celebration.
I didn't see it.
He tossed the ball up to himself and took a big cut.
That's awesome. I didn't see it, but he can hit the ball, so I'm sure it's
It was a fly out to center.
Yeah. Morning track power.
He grounded
Back
out.
to the pitcher.
Jackson, what does it do for this offense when you see the defense make those big plays late?
It's huge. And, we have a players meeting with the entire team the night before the game, so last night, and I think, I stood up and talked to the guys, and I challenged them, just to play for each other. Pick one person out, tell them, like, you're playing for them. And for me, I got inspiration for saying that because I can count on that entire defense, no matter what. It's crunch time. Maybe we're down and we need to stop. I know they're going to get a stop. They're going to get a turnover, interception, whatever it is. I can trust in those guys to go make plays for us.
Jackson, how much more cohesive, I guess, did things feel offensively for you guys in that first half especially?
It felt great. I mean, when you're moving down the field like that and I'm having to run to keep up with the O-line, it's pretty nice.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Yeah.